this girl that I used to work with, she was having a lot of issues with her boyfriend at the time. I've never shared this actually, so yeah, this
Well,
is this
this
is
is the
this is
best
this
place to do it.
this yeah, yeah, I guess it is. It's a new experience for me.
Okay.
So, her relationship wasn't great with her boyfriend. And she was a good-looking girl,
Mm.
like a good person. Like she was funny, and she was like, we went on to lunch together sometimes, and we're good friends. We weren't attracted to each other in that sense.
You were good platonically.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. And as her relationship with that other guy started to crumble,
Mm.
she got very close to me physically. When a girl makes a move on you, it's
Hmm.
hard to back down. But if a girl approaches me and commenting on if she can see my dick through my pants, or
Pretty
she'd be like,
forward. Pretty forward.
no, yeah, like big time. Or she'll be like touching my leg if I'm like speaking, or like she'll be like, come to my desk to like show me something, or like tell me to like Google something. But like
Okay.
she'd be like so close to me, like I could like smell her perfume, and like maybe she like touched me by accident or things like that. So one day she called me at like, it was quite late. It was like 9 or 10 p.m. She called me and she said that her and her boyfriend just broke up, and if I could come meet her, just because she needs to speak to someone. I'm like,
Mm.
yep, yep, I'll be there. So we met up at this car park, in a park, and
Okay.
we were chatting, all of that, blah blah blah, and then she basically went in for a kiss, and I went along with it, and
Oh.
then I backed out, and I'm like, hey, hello, what the fuck are we doing?
Mm.
And she was like, please, please, and she kept saying please, and I was like, and again, it's so
Oh.
hard to just be like
No, I
no.
know exactly what you mean.
So
Yeah.
and then we started making out, and then
Oh.
we had sex in my car, as in I'm kind of jumping, like one thing led to another,
Yeah, you're okay. No, you're
um
right.
as
I'm
in
still following.
she as in no, okay, before we had sex, she was like putting her hand like down my pants straight away.
Yeah.
um so things escalated like really quickly, and I kept like pulling out. I'm like, hey, not literally pulling out, just like pulling out of the situation, and I'm like, what are we doing here? Like,
Yeah, yeah, I know
like,
what you
what
mean.
the fuck is happening? Like, stop! Like, what? And then we went back into it, and then
Mm.
the entire week, she kept manipulating me in a way to like sex is great, blah blah blah. But I didn't actually want to be there. I didn't actually like it. It wasn't me. But she kept saying like, "Oh, she's so sad about the whole boyfriend situation. She hasn't eaten all day. She doesn't know what to do.
Oh
Can we please meet
no.
up?" And you can't feel like, "No, I'll let you just
Nah, this
uh,
is your problem. No, I know
no."
what you
So
mean.
we do meet up, and then she does that thing again where she would just like she would just touch me.
She'll basically
And
like throw herself on top of you, and then you have to
correct,
go.
correct, correct,
Yeah.
correct. Again, as a man, and this was quite a few years ago. So as a young man, it's
Mm.
so hard. It's so hard to just be like, no, this is not good for me. So
Absolutely.
that kept, and like it would be like 1 a.m, and I'd be like, I need to get home. I want to go to sleep. And she's like, no, don't leave me. I can't do this. Like all of like, I don't want to smoke. I don't want to drink. Like you're the only person that can help me. Um,
Mm.
Man, I'm sweating just telling you that story because I have never shared this.
If you need to like take a minute, by all means, I do
No,
not
no,
blame you.
yeah. So that's the only. So basically, that went on for about a week until I was quite because I didn't share this with my friends because you know um
It's quite tough to
my
say.
guy friends would just be like, are you a fucking idiot? Like this sounds like the best case scenario. What's wrong with this? Maybe you'd agree with me that men are not very good at opening up emotionally. So if I'm saying to
Oh no,
someone,
they're the worst people in the world to do
or
that.
exactly, so if I'm saying to one of my good friends, like, hey, I'm having sex with this girl and I hate it. What do I do about it? He'd be like, you're an idiot. Go have sex with her. Yeah, so as in after a week or so, I just got to a point. I'm like, so I was very cold to her. So we're still working together. I was very cold to her in the office. We didn't really speak, and then I think after a day or
Wait,
two,
this was at work?
yes, we were
Oh,
working
that's
together this
even
whole time.
worse.
Yeah, this whole
Oh,
time.
no.
Yeah, it was a terrible idea. And then I basically she called me one night and be like, "Hey, are we okay?" And I basically, mustered up the courage to say, "Nope, we're not okay. This is not okay with me."
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't tell her exactly, like I didn't tell her like you're manipulating me. But I basically said like I want to take a step back, and then this is the last thing that we've ever said to each other. She said, "Are we still friends?" And
Oh,
and I
oh
and
no.
I said no, and that was pretty much it.
Oh,
So that
oh
was
wow.
that was the only time that I know of. I'm sure it happened other times, but that was the only time
Where you could explicitly see
that
that
I
she was trying
I
to.
knew that I was manipulated, I'm sure. Look, this is going to be heard by people, I assume, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the comments to be like, "Oh, he's such an idiot." It's every man's dream to just have friends with like exclusive friends with benefits,
Mm.
um, or like having a girl just want to have sex with you. And again, she's good looking, no, but yeah, it's weird. It's a weird feeling to not to be in a position where you don't want to be there, but you are.
I know
Yeah.
exactly what
Anyway,
you
so
mean.
where were we going with this? Where when you asked me if I've ever been manipulated by someone?
Oh, fuck, I don't know, but I'm liking where we're at the
Ah,
moment, so we'll stick here.